This video is presented by Western and Southern Financial Group, a game plan for your financial future. Every great team starts with a strong foundation, and your future should too. With life insurance built like a championship roster, Western and Southern helps protect what matters most so you can focus on winning today while planning for tomorrow. Whether you're just starting out your journey, building your dynasty, or ready to retire like a champion, Western and Southern has the right play for your life stage. Visit westernsouthern.com to get your free life insurance quote today. Western and Southern, built to win. Jets and the Saints. Jets get a big win. Sorry, Saints get a big win at home.
Don't sound so excited there.
29-6. Decisive victory here for New Orleans in the Superdome. Top 5 graded players that we have for New Orleans: safety Jonas Sanker at the top of the list with an elite 92.2. That's a draft win for me. I had Jonas Sanker top 100.
Solid player.
I liked him.
Getting it done. This whole secondary played well.
I liked him.
Look at Kool-Aid down there.
Edge rusher Cam Jordan with an 82.9. Defensive tackle Nate Shepard, 81.2. You know what? I'm counting that a scouting win for Nathan Shepard as well. I had him 16th overall that year. Was it too high? You'd never know by looking at that rating right there, Dalton.
Never wrong.
You'd never know.
Just
yeah, I was too high on him. Wide receiver Chris Olave with a 77.4. Cornerback Kool-Aid McKinstry, a 76.9. Tyler Shuck, a 60.4 overall grade. On the New York Jets side of things, linebacker Mikael Walker with an 89.3. Defensive tackle Juwan Briggs, an 86.1. Halfback Breece Hall, an 84.2. Linebacker Jamie Sherwood, a 77.6. And then edge rusher Will McDonald, the fourth, with a 75.5. Brady Cook in this game. Gonna be tough to win when your quarterback gets a 28.5 overall grade.
Yep.
It's kind of sad to tell the story there, but what else you got?
I mean, no, that's basically it. The Jets and the forward pass are like oil and water. Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Saints coverage.
They basically have to come away with Mendoza or more.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping they would wait and just load up in 27.
But well, they had the opportunity to do it. They could go get there's going to be a couple of quarterbacks that I think are available that you could go get, but I'm getting less and less confident in that happening because of how bad the quarterback play is, right? So, like, you're in a situation where Rodgers, obviously, you went for it all. I think that's a little bit of a different story. But, like, this year, you signed Justin Fields, and you kind of sell to the fan base, like, hey, we're giving him a chance. High-talent guy. We're going to see if it works out. It didn't work out. So can you really go into next year with, like, hey,
Kyler Murray or
got a
something
veteran
like
in here. We're giving him a chance. We're going to see if it works out. I don't think I just don't think you can. And I think if they're within striking distance of Dante Moore or Fernando Mendoza at all, I think they're going to do it. But anyways.
And we'll see if Dante comes out. We'll see how there's been seemingly a 50-50 proposition
I don't know at this point. I think it's a coin flip at this point for him.
But it feels like with both of them currently in the top 4 that the Raiders and the Jets, I would think, are the two teams we're looking at with quarterbacks. And possibly, I mean, Ty Simpson played well this week too. Maybe get a third one. Arizona might be looking. Miami might be looking,
Yeah.
See where all this situation goes. Those seem like the 3 guys if they all come out of school. But either way, yeah, the Jets, they can't throw the ball, and the Saints took full advantage. How about an 86.5 coverage grade as a team, their best of the season? You want a fun stat? This Saints team, Brandon Staley's defense, I'm not going to sit here and tell you they've played a murderer's row of quarterbacks by any means, but the Saints team has allowed under 200 passing yards in 8 of their last 9 games. Brandon Staley and this defense, for the most part this year, have been a pretty functional unit. There's still some flaws, I think, on the defensive line. They could use a little more help up there, especially in the interior. But you got the young secondary. Sanker's playing well. Kool-Aid McKinstry's playing well. 3 forced incompletions. How about 11 coverage stops? They're tackling well. This is a defense. Also, 8 sacks. How about 8 sacks against this offensive line, too? This Saints defense is really, I think, kind of surprised me for the most part, how they've played this season, right? Bush beating Carolina twice, shutting down Carolina twice, 17 points or less in both games. Game like this where they're just absolutely dominant. Even the 6 points, the first field goal was basically given to them on a fumble early in the game. You really look at this and you go, the way that Kellen Moore's got this team playing, the way that Brandon Staley's coaching this defense, Tyler Shuck getting a little bit better every week, there's some hope here in New Orleans, and they're at least a team with the way Shuck is playing that they don't really have to think about at all a quarterback themselves. They could keep building. Like, imagine if you added who knows where he'll get drafted, but a Reuben Bain or a Peter Woods to this defensive line, and you make this run defense even better, right?
The Saints are at the point where they're going to be drafting like fringe top 10 now.
True, they got 5 wins now.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
they're picking 8.
A Peter Woods or
you win one more game, you're out of the top 10.
Or do you get another weapon?
But Reuben Bain and Peter Woods will be available for you, I think, around that range.
Sure. I mean, I think you add one of those guys. You add maybe a linebacker, maybe, next to Demario Davis, maybe if you want to just bulk up the offense, you want to get another tell you what, with what we've complained about so much with the run game, are they a Jeremiah Love idea there? I'm not saying, I know state of the team and the Ashton Jeanty argument is where this would come, but
no.
Might think about it. Kellen Moore had Saquon last year.
I love Jeremiah Love. I hope they don't.
Probably not, but
I hope they don't.
But you know how teams are. Best player on the board.
Speaking of, dude, my stat that told the story was actually, ironically and then unironically, I'll get to both of the sides of these things. My stat that told the story has to do with Taysom Hill. Okay? Taysom Hill got 35 snaps in this game. That's how you know that they knew that they were going to whoop your ass.
Also,
because this is the most snaps that Taysom Hill has played so far this season. And they had a heavy Taysom Hill game plan for 2 reasons. 1, it was the Jets. And they knew that they were going to beat the Jets. 2, could very well be his last game in the Superdome.
3, did not have Alvin Kamara or Devin Neal.
Yeah, right. No, and I know that was
basically they made him RB1 in this game.
And I know that was a factor, but like it feels as though Taysom Hill doesn't get a lot of snaps like this at this point in time because he's 35 years old, unless you kind of know you're better than the team that you're going up against. You're just like, hey, what if we throw in a little Taysom Hill here this game? And by a little, I mean a lot. But what was really cool with Taysom Hill, the unironic part of it, is first player ever in NFL history to record 1,000 passing yards, 1,000 rushing yards, and 1,000 receiving yards in a career. That's pretty cool. It's very cool. And afterwards, cool seems like the wrong word here. Watching Taysom Hill get emotional in the press conference afterwards, knowing, and he was saying like how special the last 9 years have been for him, and he doesn't know if he's going to get another year here in New Orleans. He doesn't know if he's going to play another year in the NFL. Like there's a lot of uncertainty with this offseason coming up with him, and he was just very reflective, and you could tell that his emotions were all really hitting him when he was kind of talking about it. So that was honestly, it was a powerful moment. It was a cool moment to watch and just. Sort of reflect on the phrase that everybody talks about where, often imitated, never duplicated, never replicated, however you want to say it. Like a lot of teams around the NFL have just been going, well, what if we get ourselves a Taysom Hill? What if we draft this guy? He could be a Taysom Hill. I'm even guilty of that. When I'm coming up with player comps or, what this sort of tweener player between a wide receiver and a running back or a quarterback and a running back or whoever it is, you're just like, could he be the next Taysom Hill? Diego Pavia. People talk about Diego Pavia. Oh, is he just the next Taysom Hill? And we've talked about that for the last 7-8 years. And nobody's really been able to do it.
And you think
he's kind of a one-of-one.
And you think about not just a one-of-one player, but the journey he went through. 4 season-ending injuries when he was at BYU in college. Undrafted, goes to Green Bay. They cut him. He goes to New Orleans, and Sean Payton just finds this role. And not even just the offensive part. Keep in mind, too, there was a stretch where he was their kick returner as well. There was I don't know if he was still doing it this year. I need to check, but not this year kick returning. He was also a
punt for him.
He was a personal protector on the punt. He was on he's blocked punts. He was on all the special teams units too. Yeah. He was. I mean, you talk about Sean Payton mentioning jokers in the offense. He was a joker for your whole team. He's making tackles on the kickoff team. He's returning kicks. I mean,
Payton will sign him this offseason. Like if he wants to come back, I think he's guaranteed at least one job in this league, and that's out in Denver.
I mean, he really one of the most unique football players. I know now we talk about the idea of, Travis Hunter, full-time offense and defense, but the amount of different things that Sean Payton and then now Kellen Moore and even previously Dennis Allen that they had Taysom Hill doing, it's just been so much fun to watch him, man, over the years. It's a great story, and then just, for him to be in New Orleans this long, right? And you even think about Dennis Allen and even Kellen Moore understanding his value to the team, even on an intangible level. If that is his last game in the Superdome, what a career it's been there.
Chris Olave was awesome in this game. Fantastic game from Chris Olave. Most disappointing for me was just the Jets defense overall this season. 0 interceptions this year. First team ever to go 15 consecutive games without an interception.
Two more games, guys. Fine one. Oh, man, you know it's tough too? If they're going to get an interception this year, they got to do it against – they got to get it off either Drake May or Josh Allen. Boy.
No, it's tough. It's tough. 15 straight games without interceptions. Rough. Anything else on this one?
Nope.
Giants and the Vikings. I knew you were just itching to get off of that game. Actually, before we get to Giants-Vikings, Tyler Shuck. I read this from Ben Solak. He had a tweet earlier today. He said Tyler Shuck had 32 passes in the first half. It was the most passing attempts in the first half for any quarterback this season. They're letting him rip. Very clearly letting this dude rip.
They've been struggling to run the ball.
Yeah.
They were moving the ball well. The Saints,
I feel like they have a good amount of confidence in Tyler Shuck right now.
They do.
Going into the offseason.
It ended up 29-6. This game could have been 49-6. They actually left a lot of points on the board. I think they had kicked 6 field goals and made 5 of them. I think it was 5 for 6. Charlie Smith, what a story that is too. Their kicker. The 29-6 a blowout as is. That game could have been a lot worse. Tyler Shuck did play well. They were moving the ball all day.
Everyone's got takes. Numbers have truth. And the truth is, most people are betting with emotion. Sportsbooks feed on it. TikTok gurus sell it. The hype machine runs on it. That's how you lose. PFF is different. You're betting with winning data. The same data trusted by all 32 NFL teams and the sharpest minds in the game. PFF betting tools take every prop, every matchup, every angle, and run them through our custom models. Built on the best football data in the world. What comes back is your edge. Simple, sharp, and built to win. Want to go deeper? PFF puts a pro-level analytics department in your hands, giving you the same insights teams use to find every advantage. Build your game plan with matchup analysis. Project every snap, every matchup, and every edge before kickoff. Because the smartest plays start long before Sunday. Hit rates show how a player performs against their prop and against defenses built the same way. It's the data that gives you real confidence in every pick. Next, Key Insights translates PFF data into the story behind every matchup, giving you the why that powers your bets. From coverage schemes to defensive looks, it's the context that turns raw numbers into winning decisions. When you're ready to take action, filter through every prop on the market and focus on the opportunities that matter, by game, matchup, or value. Then, shop for the best available line in your area and tap your book of choice to place the bet instantly. Everyone's got takes, but now you've got truth. Bet with data, win with PFF.